Hi Yogis and Bobcats, welcome to the Ohio Virtual Fitness YouTube page. My name is Kaya, if you don't know me. I am a yoga instructor at the Ping Recreation Center. And today we're going to be doing just a short yoga flow to open up the whole front of the body, so the heart and the tops of the legs and all that good stuff. I feel that my practice often neglects those areas, so if you guys are looking for just short little flow, we'll be doing some standing postures and some balancing, all that good stuff. But we are going to start on our backs today. We'll just come to Supta Baddha Konasana, so bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall wide and then come down onto your back. And then you can adjust how far away your heels are from your glutes here. Hands can come by the sides, or maybe you place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly as you begin to tap into your breath here. Starting to notice the natural length and depth, where in the body that breath travels. And then more intentionally sending those inhales to the areas of your body where you're feeling the sensation right now. So maybe your hips, your back. Maybe you're even bringing some tension from off the mat today. You feel that in your face, or your neck, or your back. Just try to release that away now using your exhales. Just really start to arrive on your mat here. With your next inhale, you can bring your hands to the outsides of your legs. Gently guide the knees back together. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat and see if you can just tickle your heels with your fingers. That's about how far away they should be. Exhale down into your shoulders and into both feet. And then as we inhale, we'll rise, lifting our hips off the mat, lifting the hands up and overhead to reach towards the back of the mat. And then exhale to slowly lower hands and hips down to the mat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale to rise, hips and hands. Heart shines up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly lower 1 vertebrae at a time. Last time, inhale, root to rise. Hands reach tall. Shoulders go up towards the ears. And exhale to release everything back towards the ground. Then you'll hug your knees into your chest and slowly start to rock up and down your spine, giving your back a little massage. And after you've done that a few times, you can roll forward over your ankles and find a tabletop pose. Nice long neutral spine here, hips stack over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale to reach the left hand high, parallel with the mat, long with the spine. Exhale here, ground down through all 5 fingers on your right hand. Inhale to ground down through the top of the left foot and lift the right foot up and back. All 5 of the right toes point down towards the mat and your hips are square here. Inhale. Exhale, curl the spine, elbow to knee, all the way in. Inhale to expand. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, elbow to knee, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift the hand and the foot. Last time, exhale, contract in, cat spine. Inhale, lift out long. You can either stay here or grounding down through the feet and the hands that are on the mat. Reach back with the left hand. Maybe you capture the outer edge of the right foot. And then using your exhale, kick the right foot into the left hand and shine the heart forward towards the top of your mat, revolve tiger. 2 big breaths here. Exhale to slowly release the foot. If you took it, come back to a long spine, and then release the hand and the foot back to the mat. And we'll do that on the other side. Inhale, lift the right hand high, straight up in front of you. Exhale to suck the belly button into the spine. Find length here. Inhale, lift your left leg high. so that you're reaching out in one long line from your fingertips to your heel. Exhale, curl in, elbow to knee, tuck all the way in. Inhale, lift out long. 2 more times. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend out long. Last time. Exhale, hug elbow to knee. Inhale, find a long line with your spine. And if you're comfortable here, maybe you reach the right hand back to capture the outer edge of your left foot. And then exhale to kick that foot into your hand. Find that opening through the shoulders and the balance by finding a steady spot at the top of your mat to gaze at. Exhale to slowly release the foot and release all 4 limbs down onto the mat. Maybe just shake the hips side to side, release that. And then wiggle the hands just a couple inches forward. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog, send the hips up and back. Feel free to find a generous bend in the knees here as you yearn your sits bones up towards the sky. Take some breaths to recenter, maybe using this opportunity to connect to your Ujjayi breath, if you have that in your practice. Inhale to look towards the top of your mat. Exhale to gently step 1 foot at a time. Feet can stay at hips distance, or you can bring your toes to touch. We'll inhale to a halfway lift, finding length in the spine. Exhale, forward fold, melt over your thighs. Ground down through both feet. Inhale, rise. Urdhva Hastasana, the hands sweep out by the sides. Exhale to cactus the arms. Gentle bend in the knees as you find a slight back bend. Just stopping wherever the back asks you to stop here. Don't feel the need to force it. Take a big breath here. Breathe into the whole front side of your body. And inhale to lift up tall, long spine. Exhale, the arms come out by the sides to a T as we swan dive back down to our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length, little mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll do that little half sun salutation one more time. So grounding down through both feet, we inhale, rise. Tadasana, hands sweep out by the sides. Exhale, cactus the arms, send the hips slightly forward as you reach the heart up. Big breath here. Inhale to come back through a tall spine. Exhale, swan dive with the flat back, gentle bend in the knees all the way down. Ground down through all 4 corners of your right foot. Inhale to sweep the left leg up and back behind you, standing splits. We won't stay here long. We'll exhale, bend into our right foot, drop the left foot all the way behind us, and then the left knee finding a low lunge. So make sure you have plenty of space between your left knee and your right heel here. We'll inhale to yearn the heart forward, little mini back bend, tent onto your fingertips. Exhale to send the hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Maybe you peel the toes up towards your face as you do so. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, come forward, low lunge, send the heart forward. Exhale, half split, send the hips back. Last time, inhale forward. Exhale back, keep hugging the right hip back in line with the left. Inhale to come forward to your gentle lunge back bend. Ground down through your left hand into the mat, and inhale to sweep the right hand up towards the sky. Little dragonfly twist, should feel really good across your collarbone, top of your chest. You can stay here, or if you like, you can reach back with your right hand, lift up through the left foot, and maybe capture the outer edge of the left foot with your hand. Again, using your exhale to press the foot away from you, and then using your inhale to pull it towards you, deeper towards the glute, deeper quad stretch. Maybe you roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, let the right knee splay out. Really nice twist, and opening through the front of the left leg here. We'll take 3 big breaths. Exhale gently releases that back foot if you took it, come back to center. And then we'll lift up our back knee onto our back toes, and on an inhale, step all the way up to the top of your mat. Find forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, melt. Inhale, rise tall, Urdhva Hastasana, hands reach up towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, gentle back bend. Keep a gentle bend in the knees. Inhale to rise back through tall stand. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Now we'll ground through our left foot. As we inhale, sweep the right foot up and back, standing splits. Exhale to gently bend into the left foot, gently step the right toes, and then the right knee behind you, set up for low lunge. Inhale to shine your heart through the gates of your shoulders, look slightly forward here. Exhale, half split, send the hips back. Keep the left hip hugging back in line with the right. Inhale forward, low lunge, shoulders go back onto the back. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, straighten the front leg, make sure you're not locking out. Last time, inhale forward, low lunge. Exhale, half splits, find length. Inhale forward, last time. Exhale to ground down through your right hand into the mat, sweep your left hand towards the sky, dragonfly twist. Again, shining the left side of the heart up towards the ceiling or the sky, stacking the left shoulder on top of the right, and if it feels okay, maybe you reach back with the left hand, capture the outer edge of the right foot, roll onto the outer edge of your left foot so that your left hip opens a bit more, and then use your exhales to pull the right heel closer in towards the glutes, finding that quad stretch. Last breath here. Stay for the inhale. Exhale to gently release the right foot back to the mat. Come back to center. Ground down through both toes into the mat. Inhale, step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Keep that bend in your knees as you inhale, rise tall, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus your arms, back bend. Notice how your back is more supple now at this point in practice. Inhale back through standing. Exhale, forward fold. Great, and we're going to start a different flow on the other side. So grounding down through the right foot. We'll inhale, lift up the left foot, standing splits. And we'll take one big breath here. Inhale, finding that long spine. Exhale to find that forward fold. Keep reaching the left heel up. Walk the right fingers just a couple inches forward and keep them to your right just slightly as you start to lift your left fingers off the mat and roll onto your right hip so that the left hip stacks, finding half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand can stay on the hip or reach up towards the sky, finding full expression. Keep that gentle bend in your right leg and breathe into the opening in your left shoulder through your whole chest. Take one more inhale here. Exhale to slowly, slowly, slowly bend into the right foot or the right knee and drop the left leg back, finding warrior two. Inhale to rise. Right knee points out over the right big toe and the left foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Keep sinking lower, sending that right knee down into the right as you open your hips up towards the left side. Send your gaze out over your right middle finger. One big breath here. Settle in on the exhale. Inhale to sweep the left arm forward, coming off your left heel. Hips come forward to find crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, sink forward into your hips as you find your back bend. Good, one deep breath here. Keep reaching out through the left heel as you bend deeper into the right knee. Inhale to come back up through tall standing crescent lunge. Exhale to frame the foot with your hands. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Create length from tail to crown. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your weight forward into your toes. Inhale, rise tall. Arms circle out, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, gentle back bend. The tailbone untucked. Inhale to rise tall. Exhale, swan dive. Good, we'll do that same thing on the other side. Inhale to sweep the right foot up and back, standing splits. Again, your exhale, you stay, finding a little bit more lift in the right heel, a little bit more fold in the torso. Wiggle the left fingers forward and to the left just slightly as you begin to roll the right hip onto the left, opening the hips up towards the right side and reaching the right hand up towards the sky. Really breathing into that whole opening across the front of your body here. Flex the toes towards your face and maybe just pull your right foot a little forward until you can see the toes out of the corner of your eye. Good, stay for your inhale, and on your exhale, slowly start to bend into your left leg, dropping your right foot gently behind you. Inhale to rise, warrior two, nice deep bend in the left leg. As you send your gaze over the left middle finger, keep sending energy out through your right fingers as well. Grounding down to the whole outer edge of your right leg and opening the hips and shoulders up towards the side, even as you look to the top of your mat. One more big breath here. Stay for the exhale. Your inhale sweeps your right arm forward, lifts your right heel off the mat, crescent lunge towards the top of your mat. Exhale, back bend, sink a little deeper into your hips and find your balance. Just one big breath here. Inhale to come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step the right foot up to meet the left, forward fold. Great, and from here, if you'd like, you can kind of step a foot or so back on your mat so you have enough space to do our next thing. Inhale to rise tall, standing Tadasana. Exhale your hands to heart. We'll inhale to reach our arms forward, fingertips reaching straight out, and lift onto your tippy toes. Take a moment to find your balance here, and then we'll slowly lower, keeping the heels lifted for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit your hips down on your heels. Hands back to heart center as you gently drop your knees forward so you come to sit on your knees. Good, and then you can either keep your toes tucked if you like that, or you can untuck them. I prefer mine untucked. We're going to find camel pose. So pretend like we all have invisible pockets in the back of our leggings. Either stick your hands down in them or use them up to support your low back. We'll inhale to lift up and out of our low back, just like we've been doing for all of our back bends. As we exhale, we send our hips slightly forward, reach up and back with our head and our shoulders. Maybe you bring your right hand to your right ankle, your right heel, and reach up with the left hand, half camel. Or if you have the full expression in your practice, you can reach back with the left hand and find full camel. Make sure you keep the head slightly supported, not just letting it hang all the way back. And keep reaching the front of the body open towards the sky, sending the hips forward, the shoulders onto the back. One more big breath here. Your inhale slowly lifts you back up to standing on your knees, and then go ahead and sit your hips back on your heels. Close your eyes, find a moment of stillness. And then we'll move into reclined hero. So if this is already a lot of a stretch for the front of your legs, you can stay right here in hero. Or if you like a little more, you can move your hips, your knees just a little bit wider than hips distance. Feet as well. Come to sit in between your feet and make sure that the top of your shin is on the mat, not the inside of your foot. That's how you'll protect your knee joint here. And then we'll press back, tuck our tailbone just slightly, and then start to move backwards. So maybe this is plenty for you. You can stay right here. Or you can keep moving back onto your forearms, or maybe even all the way onto your back, reaching the arms overhead for a full stretch through the front side body. Be here for a few breaths. Just again, reconnecting with the way the breath travels through the body here. On your next inhale, you can slowly start to push into your hands and your forearms, keeping your head supported as you come all the way back to sitting. Good, and then go ahead and just sit your hips off to one side of your feet. Send the feet long on the mat and lower all the way down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Then we'll keep holding onto the right knee. Extend the left leg long onto the mat. Hug the right knee up in towards your right armpit, finding space in the hip here. Before exhaling, sending the right knee over to the left side, supine twist. Right arm can come out at a T by your side. And if it feels okay in your neck, maybe you send your gaze over your right fingers, deepening the twist in the cervical spine. Inhale to slowly lift the right knee back to center. Bring the left knee to join it. And this time we'll hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long. Hug the left knee in and up towards the left armpit, finding that space. Before exhaling to twist, again, left hand comes out by the side. Maybe the gaze follows those left fingers for that deeper twist in the upper back, cervical spine. Your inhale lifts both knees back towards center. Give yourself one final squeeze, hugging the nose into the knees. One big inhale. And exhale to release everything down to the mat. Final resting pose, Shavasana. Just let any remaining bits of tension ebb out of you and commit to this period of rest. Slowly start to reawaken into your prana, your life force, as you bring your awareness back into the breath, breathing deeply into the belly, filling all the way up. And open your mouth nice and loud, exhale. Start to bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. And then slowly through the rest of your body, awakening, reviving. Whenever you're ready, you can inhale to reach both hands overhead for a good morning stretch. Flex the toes up towards your face and then point them away from you. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat and exhale to roll to your right side, supported fetal position. Taking a moment here to notice how your body thanks you for your practice, how your mind thanks you for your practice. Slowly press up to a tall cross-legged seat, keeping your gaze closed. Press your palms together in Anjali Mudra. Bring your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center, to remind yourself to have clear and loving thoughts. Bring your thumbs in front of the chest, your heart center, to remind yourself to have clear and loving intentions. And bring your thumbs to your mouth, throat chakra, to remind yourself to have clear and loving communications. Thumbs to the third eye once more. Together we bow and say, Namaste.